it's Brittany from the F-Bombs. I am here today with a very simple tutorial on how to contour. This is Contouring 101. It is not difficult at all, as I am not a makeup artist. So I like things super simple. I will be using the Anastasia contour kit. You do not need the contour kit. We can use different products if you have if you don't have this little guy here. So do not worry, I kind of tell you what works as opposed to this. So yeah, let's get started. Are you ready to see me without some makeup on? Okay, so let's get started. I have a naked face right now, which is terrifying that I have a naked face, minus the eyes. For you all, but you guys need to see the whole shebang. So I have no makeup on. I did, however, put lotion on, and I also put some, oh my gosh, what is it called? Not toner. Primer. I put primer on, and I used the Eddie Funkhauser primer. It's amazing. It's the only primer I use, and it really just gives your face that perfect slate that you need to start doing your makeup. So I also recommend that you do your eyes first. Sometimes I do not follow my own rule, and I do other things beforehand. Hair on top of the head. It really is smart to do the eyes first, because sometimes the pigment of the eyeshadow falls all over the place, so you don't want to have like a nice wonderful contoured face and then have to redo that because you had so much eye makeup fall on your cheeks. So always do your eyes first. And what I am using for the contouring will be the Anastasia Contour Kit. It is, let's see, zooming in, there we go. It is absolutely fantastic. It has three different shades in the three different colors. So we have 3 shades here and 3 shades here. So you have the what you'll use to contour, and then you'll have stuff to do all the highlighting and all the good stuff. So like I said before, I am not a makeup artist. I've done things that I think look good on my face. Yeah, you know, do what you think looks good. You can use this as a tool, as a guide. That's kind of what I did. As I looked at a lot of videos, I read a lot of stuff. I was told a different way to do some things in theater, so I kind of took all that and made it work for me. So take what I'm going to show you today and make it work for you. So first little thing that I will be using is I will do some under eye concealer, and I use the Tarte Creaseless concealer. Okay, so it's not exactly creaseless. I always have, you know, there's always some like wrinkles down here, and it just, I don't know what it is. I don't think anything can be like totally creaseless, but I do hear that the MAC concealer is really good. That might be my next purchase. So this is what the Tarte concealer this is what the Tarte concealer looks like, and I'm using their Tarte dual action little sponge and then brush. So what I do is I put a little on here, and actually I'm starting to run out, so whoa, a little too much. But so then, because I got a little too much, I'm going to actually put some on both sides. So then I just do this, and I just put it all underneath my eyeballs, and I take care of these circles underneath my eyes. Now if you have a the beauty blender, this would be a perfect opportunity to use your beauty blender. And actually you do not need a whole lot of this stuff, and actually that is why I like it, is that it has lasted me, I mean, I want to say six months or so. So actually the amount that I put on, like, this is actually a little too much, but oh well, it'll do. So then you want to set it. I never just leave it how it is, just because, you know, you can't really do that. So I'm using the Anastasia contour kit. I'm using Banana right here. It is my favorite for underneath my eyeballs. So do not take it and streak it and do that. Just what you need to do is you need to blot away. Blot, blot, blot. Look up. Do a little here, and then I bring it all the way down to my cheeks a little bit, and then we have to do the other eye. Da-da-da! Okay, and just so it doesn't feel like dewy, you definitely want it to set. Oh my gosh, what a concept. I probably look really terrifying right now. Okay. So there we go. Then what I do is, I actually should probably keep this in my lap because we're going to use it. Then what I do is I take my Bare Minerals. Here's my lovely, lovely Bare Minerals. It's just, it's the original formula. I've tried the matte. I actually am not a big fan of it. Although I like a look of, I have makeup on, I don't like the look of like I'm totally plastered in it. So I actually do it incorrectly. I do not do it like you're supposed to. I do not buff. I do buff, but I do not tap. I usually just take stuff right away and I put it all on my face. So definitely just want to get a good coverage. All I'm doing is I'm just doing this, so I'm not tapping. So what they tell you in Bare Minerals is to, you know, dump it and swirl it and then tap it. I don't do the tap. Sorry, I just think that the tap takes too much of the product off, and I don't, I've never been a fan of the tap. And actually, I do know, you're probably looking at my brush being like, whoa, Britt, time to get a new brush. Well, it is time to get a new brush because I have had this forever, and although I do clean it and things like that, it still always looks like blah. So it's just time to get a new one. Okay, so put it all over, la-di-da. Okay, now we're pretty good. Now I probably look really terrifying, but that's okay. We're gonna get pretty in a second. So what I also do is I take my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. It is absolutely beautiful, and plus, it smells like chocolate. It is so amazing. So what I do, because after I do my my face with the original Bare Minerals, is my face gets a little pale. And yes, I am pale in general, but I just take this bronzer, just a little bit, and I don't use a whole lot because we are going to contour and all that good stuff, but I just want to give my face a little bit of light and awesomeness. So actually, if you have this, if you have the Too Faced any color of like the chocolates that they do, you can use this as a contour. It works perfectly if you just do right here and blah blah blah. So you can use that. For this little demonstration, I am going to use, again, the contour kit, and I am going to use, and I'm totally blanking on the colors right now, but I'll put everything down below. I'm going to use a mixture of the middle one, and then also this dark one. So I don't want anything too dark, and I don't want anything too light. So then what I do, is I go right by the cheekbone, and you just start contouring. Nothing too crazy. Don't worry, we will actually take a buff to it later, but it will not look like this. Do I sound funny? Mm-hmm. It will not look this harsh and crazy once we are done. But this is how I do it. I know I've seen other girls do it differently, but this is just the easiest for me. And then also I do put a little right here. And then also for people, I have bangs, so I never do this, but for people who don't have bangs, you definitely want to put some right here by your hairline. And if you don't have a skinny nose, I have a very skinny nose, so I don't necessarily need to do this. but there are people that will put a little bit of contouring right here on the side of their nose on both sides to make their nose look smaller. I, again, do not need that. My nose is skinny enough. And then what we're going to do is then we take blush, and I have this fabulous Tarantino, I don't know. I got it in my wantable box. Look at how, I don't know if, hopefully you can see how awesome those colors are. So they are fabulous. And I'm going to use the one that has a little bit of shimmer to it. And all we're going to do is put the blush on, just like normal blush, nothing crazy. You know, go all the way up to the sides, and there we go. So now the face kind of looks a little terrifying. Plus I have no lipstick on, so that probably looks even more terrifying. So then what I'm going to do in this stage is I'm going to buff. So I just have something that does not have any product on it, and I'm just going to quickly buff everything out, just so it doesn't look so harsh. Because, well, I mean, if you're just going to the office, you probably don't need to contour, let's be honest. But if you're going out, you probably want to, but that is a really, really harsh line. So I do like how it looks right now. And then really quick, I'm going to use more of the middle color, the banana, this middle color. And I'm just going to put some powder down below. This actually gives your face an even more contoured look. And then also you want to put some right above the eyebrows as well. Just a little and more, making sure everything looks fabulous. And then something, again, I do not need, but you can go right down the middle, and it makes your nose, doing this makes your nose look smaller. So again, if you have a small nose like me, you do not need to do this. I rarely do it. I sometimes just put a little shimmer here just to make my nose shimmer a little bit. This right here, and again, I'm totally blanking on the color. This right here is a shimmer. So I do sometimes put a little shimmer on my nose, and then I'll take the shimmer and I'll put it on my Cupid's bow right here, because you want to accentuate. And then also I will use the banana again, and we're going to put a little highlighter on the chin. So essentially that is pretty much contouring 101. And then I also like to finish off my look with a really lovely shimmer highlighter. So what I've been using pretty much all spring and summer, actually, you know what, I got this in the winter. So I have been using this for the entire year. So here it is, it's the What's Up, and it's from Benefit Cosmetics. Hopefully you can see that. It's super, super pretty. It's actually, here's the color. And it's more of a tan shimmer. So what I do is I just put it right on the top of the cheekbones. And let me tell you, the very first time I wore this, my godmother was like, oh my gosh, Brittany, what are you wearing? Your cheeks look fabulous. I was like, oh, it's a new highlighter I'm trying out. So it really does work. And then I also like to take just a little powder shimmer highlighter, and then I put it right on the tops as well. So hopefully you can see that in the film, but it really just makes your face just shimmer, and it's fabulous and it's wonderful. So then I usually finish off with a lipstick, because right now this is a little terrifying, and then I do my eyebrows and you're ready to go. I mean, it's super, super simple. It does not take a whole lot. And I mean, what, maybe this video is like 10 minutes. So it really does not take a whole lot. Again, this probably isn't a look that you would wear to the office, but it is a look that you would wear out. It just accentuates all your lovely features. So if you have any questions, you know what to do. Just leave the comments in the comment section down below, or you can go to my blog, www.the-fbombs.com, for information. Yes, you can go for information. I totally just blinked out. Oh my gosh. You can go and ask questions there. And I will see you very soon, hopefully in the next couple of weeks for another wantable unboxing. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.